Welcome back to the Engage A YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bryce Young. I think my number 2 quarterback right now. We'll get into my rankings. We still got some CJ Stroud film to watch, obviously, and see what other quarterbacks that might be on the rise. Bryce Young, let's take a look at his career numbers. So, not looking at 2020. Looking at his 2021, his Heisman season had 67 completion percentage, 4,872 yards, 47 touchdowns, 7 interceptions on a 167 rating, 8.9 yards per attempt. And then in his junior season, I believe, he had a 64.5 completion percentage, 3,328 yards, 8.8 yards per attempt, 32 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and 163 rating. His 7 total career rushing touchdowns, and I mean, Bryce Young, man, he just got measured earlier today. Is above 200, 5'10 and a half. His ESPN thing says otherwise. Take a look at some of the games. Let's look at his 2021 season first. So, obviously, his worst game probably in his junior season was the national championship game. But he lost his one of his best wide receivers in Jamison Williams in that game. And we're going to watch a little bit of film on that game. The only other loss in this season was against Texas A&M. Pretty good team though, so nothing to be ashamed about that, at least in that year. And then if we look at his 2022, his worst game probably comes against I'd say LSU, just because under 50 completion percentage. Still had a great amount of yards, but through a touchdown interception. Yeah. All right. First game we're going to get into is, as we finish this ad real quick. Good thing. All right, so Bryce Young. This is his game against Tennessee this year. Takes a snap, throws the screen, and Ja'Cory Brooks gets absolutely swallowed up. This game was awesome to watch live back in it, and we talked about it on the podcast when it was first becoming more of a thing. That ball was going nowhere. Just had pressure and just had to get it out. Took a nice hit there, too. Ooh, that guy's storming off the edge. Way to step up. Can't get it out, though. If he was 6'2", 6'3", might be able to step up and throw over, but instead he's got to just try and make something happen in his size. Drops back. It's a pretty good throw. Ja'Cory Brooks comes down with it. Also, the receiver, I will say, the reason why he probably didn't put up as good a number statistically, one, they got Jahmyr Gibbs, the transfer from Georgia Tech, who's in the draft now. He was a really elite athlete out of the backfield, whether it was running or passing. They also had McClendon, too, who is a solid running back as well. And the receivers, I mean, they lost Mechie and lost Jamison Williams, which were 2 huge targets on this team. And now, Ja'Cory Brooks was probably their best receiver all year, so in my opinion. He's a pretty good receiver, but it's not the Alabama receiver room that was the past at least 10 years. Building your online business? No, I'm not. If we continue to look at this, empty, pretty good protection on that. It's a pretty good ball. That floated up there beautifully. Good catch. He's buying himself time, rolls out, just got to get it out. Ooh. That's a dangerous throw to make, though, because if a DB's right there, that DB gets a better break on that. That's a pick, but got it to him. Steps up, rolls out. He's got pretty good improvising skills, able to move around, got good agility. He's not going to take off and run a ton, but holding calls that didn't count. Oh, that's a drop. Yep. Trayshawn Holden now at TCU. Yep. Well defended. Takes an absolute shot. That's what a lot of people are concerned about, that he's not going to be able to take these hits in the NFL. I personally do not agree with that, but that's just me. Dropping back. Able to escape. Off-platform throw. Goes out of bounds. That could have been caught, though. I didn't have clear possession of it. Good throw. Hey, Ledu. Good throw again over the middle. He's got pretty good drops. Good instincts. He don't make throws. I mean, like the tape's showing it. He didn't have a hot start to this game. That ball was almost intercepted. It's going to happen. That size. It's a really nice job by 10 to fake his blitz and then I don't know if he was in a spy or in coverage on that, but still, regardless. There goes McLennan. Those running backs were so good this year. Like, I know the receivers weren't good, but the playmakers are in the backfield. McLennan still able to get some yards off it. Play action, screen pass, Corey Brooks. It's a pretty good block on the outside by the receiver, and a nice stiff arm. Damn. Young drops back, clear pocket for him. That's a pretty good catch. Wow. Sometimes you got to make those tight throws to make stuff happen. Young throws it across. Touchdown. Nice throw. See, I think Bryce Young's just got better fundamentals than the other two quarterbacks so far that we've watched. And I'm going to upload this all in a row, so hopefully you watch it in a, what is it? Oh, I forget what the word's called. Hopefully you watch it in the right order. I can't think of the word right now. But a chronological order. There we go. But yeah. I mean, Bryce Young, I don't have to say much about this guy's film, man. There's a reason why he was a Heisman winner. He's really good at fundamental pocket passing, rolling out, doing everything pretty much. Can't really tell you what goes wrong with him. He's got to back up a little bit. He's going to step up. I'm going to make that throw. Out of bounds. He knows when to get it. He's a really smart player, man. I think he's probably the best. I think he's probably the best now prospect, like putting him in the game. You could argue Stroud, but I think Young's just got the bigger game experience, really. Constantly playing in SEC games against really good defenses most of the time. Not saying the Big Ten doesn't have good defenses. It's just like more like NFL defenses. Plus, he's practicing against Alabama players every single day, too. I mean, that throw was behind him, but he let him catch it. All right, we've seen enough of this Tennessee film. Let's go to this Georgia film. What's good about this kid, too, is he's still able to throw the deep ball. Pretty good. Oh. Yeah, that will happen. God, this game was like so. It was a good game, but all right, let's see what happens on this play. It's a big boy. Yeah. He might have to face against that more. That touchdown gets called back. Screen pass. Williams. God, he was so like I didn't like Jameson Williams that much in college, but looking back on like some of his film, and obviously now that he's on the Lions, just watch that throw back. pressure Adam, does a little sidearm. I mean, that's a tough catch for the receiver to make, but he tried making something happen. At least it didn't cost him. But yeah. Good throw. Hey. Ooh, that's so weird. God, the pressure. He's got to get it out quick. They're not letting him sit back there. This offensive line, I'm pretty sure, was also way better for Alabama than the one that they had this year, too. Showing blitz. They're going to attack them B gaps. Nope, that one guy faked it. Escaped it. He's got good escapability, though. And that's what I will say about Bryce Young. A lot of people are going to compare him to Kyler because of his size, but I don't know. He's more of a Russell Wilson to me. He doesn't take off that much. I think Kyler Murray's pocket presence is not as good as Bryce. Well, maybe now, but like compared to him in a college setting, like I think he's more of Russell Wilson just because of his pocket awareness and how he's able to move in the pocket and everything, make throws. Corey Brooks. Screen pass, man. This Georgia defense was so good. Motion. Williams rolls out, throws, or Young throws out, throws it to Williams. Oh, could you imagine? God. Man, that's a good throw over the middle. Where is that one throw? I think is it this play? No. Pretty good throw. And throws it in between the two defenders. There's Ringo. He's going to be in this year's draft. Good throw. Oh, he got swallowed. Yeah, I mean, it's really tough to play against this Georgia team. So, throws it out. Pressure. He's just trying to make so many tough throws in this game. Throw down the field to Williams. And there's where he tears his ACL. I don't mean to laugh about that. That was a really nice throw under pressure, though. Three guys on him. Just threw it in the middle of the field, and Williams is out of there. Yeah, I mean, you want to see big throws from him, but I mean, this is just what this Georgia team does. The quarterbacks we saw with Will Levis too, just make quarterbacks not look as good. Really shows a true testament to him. But I was trying to find a good SEC championship film where they show the mistakes and stuff, but all it was highlights. So I was like not trying to watch, get all that. Oh, don't mind that. I just get random stuff that pops up down there. It's a good throw. That's a really tough throw to make too. He's getting bothered. Screen pass. All right. We'll move on to the Ole Miss game. Seen about 8 minutes from this, 7, whatever. Watch a little bit of this and be done with Bryce Young. Here we go. Check down. Doesn't go anywhere, of course. Is Trayshawn? Yeah, I think JoJo. I know JoJo Earl's going to TCU. I think Trayshawn Holden is too, or he's going to Oregon. I think that's where he's going actually. That's a really good throw, too. Nice little corner comeback ordeal. Play action screen or RPO is one of the two. I didn't really see the blocking. Sun's got to be bright on that field. Oh, that defensive end is so offside. Oh, he got swallowed. Good pressure. That's a good job trying to avoid it. Way to get it downfield. Get it out. He's very good at knowing when to get rid of the ball. Ah. See where that was. That's a little outside. He had to go chase that. I mean, could he have made the catch? Obviously, but that's a tough catch to make. That if that was a good pass, that would have been an easy first down. Motioning across. Gives it to him, and he drops it. Play action. There we go. Runs a little bit. Almost gets the first down on 3rd and 15. Going for it. Let's see what they do on 4th and 1 here. That's a little sneaky play. That was definitely miscommunicated, though. Takes a little drop. Ooh. And he makes the throw. That's nice. That is a good play to put on tape. It's a little goofy, but it worked, and it made the catch. Good throw. Yeah, man. I mean, in my opinion, he's the most accurate quarterback in the class. It's definitely the most in terms of like just fundamental maturity, pocket ability. He's pretty good. He's pretty good at all of it. It's just the size. If he was 6 feet, he'd be the number one. He'd be a consensus number one quarterback. I mean, that's a laser. That doesn't get much better than that. I think that's a good throw to end it off on. That is Bryce Young for you. Hey, I mean, there is no telling what this guy could be. I think the sky's the limit for him. I think he'll be able to start right away in the NFL. It's just the health concerns and everything that comes along with it. But hey, that's with everyone though. Everyone can get hurt. You can be 6'5" and still get hurt. Like nothing to it. My way I look at it is ballers are gonna ball, and that's just how it is at the end of the day. Obviously, if you have the better physical traits and everything, it's gonna help you. But at the end of the day, if you can play, you'll get paid, and you'll get paid to win. So that's just how it is. All right, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.